I ever fell in love with the bass guitar as hard as I did on this song.
Yeah?
That was just fun.
This is the song I wish I would have heard.
Welcome to the Bill and Joe Show.
That was one of them.
Joe just got back. He, well, you spent a week in Florida. I want to hear about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think most importantly, you just got back from seeing Guns N' Roses in
Yeah.
Chicago. And
Fresh off the GNR night train.
Yeah. And for those of you that don't know, Guns N' Roses was kind of like me and Joe's favorite band. And we never got to see them live.
Never.
Never.
We're too young.
Yep.
When they were at their, I guess, their peak of Illusion Tour.
Yep.
Playing stadiums and
Sure.
so there's no way. Well, we didn't have licenses, so we were just too young for our parents to drop us off. No one.
Well, and Guns N' Roses were too big to come near us.
Yes.
They would play Chicago or St. Louis. Good
Right.
thing we didn't go to the St. Louis one.
Right. Well, yeah.
Because of the riots
That would have sucked.
Yeah.
See, this is why I don't let you go to concerts.
But so Guns N' Roses, at least the founding fathers of the 3 out of 4 founding fathers of the band, Axl, Slash, and Duff are back together, and you caught them at Soldier Field. Now,
Yeah.
a friend of ours, a mutual friend of me and Joe's, also went, and he took pictures and texted them to me, and it looked like it was.
Oh, really?
It was pretty. The upper bowl had quite a few seats left. Like, did they not sell out? Or, like, the
Well,
entire place?
if maybe you're looking behind the stage, those weren't for sale.
No, not behind the stage. I'm talking like up in. It kind of looked like the One Direction thing that happened to me. Like the whole, none of the upper bowl sold for One Direction because we had tickets in the upper bowl.
Yeah.
And remember when we went, then they bumped us down to the lower bowl because nobody,
Well,
they didn't sell enough tickets.
This is the picture I took, and
Holy shit!
it's pretty damn full. I didn't see any. Well, there
Yeah.
wasn't a dry seat in the house. I know that.
A dry seat. The ladies were.
Yeah.
The ladies were loving on some Duff McKagan's new dad bod, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I got to ask because, in this mutual friend of ours also said that we got to go see him in St. Louis. He was like, get tickets, man, we're going. I'm like, dude, seeing Guns N' Roses is not my thing. Like, I'm not. That's all right. So how did they sound, first of all?
Well, I got to tell you, I'm a huge Slash fan.
Sure.
So he'd have to fuck up royally for me to go, it wasn't so good.
Okay.
That being said, he impressed me. He blew me away. This was the Slash show. I mean, Axl was on the stage maybe 60% of the time.
Okay.
Slash was on the stage 100%.
100%.
And every time Axl left, it was because Slash was doing a solo.
Solo, sure.
And it was fucking awesome. Like, I was loving it.
This is not just because he's an idol of yours.
He looked great. He looked healthy. With the top hat and the curls,
right?
The body,
right.
He looks exactly like he did when we were younger.
Right.
Because other than the beard has some gray in it.
But
that's it.
Okay.
Which you would find him even
I'd find
more
him
handsome.
More handsome.
Duff looks 1,000 times better than he did
that's not
when he
hard
was
to-
in the band.
That's not hard to do, dude.
He looks better than he did when he was 20.
19, 20 years old.
I mean, and those two guys just play. They're so laser focused because Slash. If you listen to Slash's solo CDs since all this has gone on,
right?
The last 2 CDs, each one.
Sorry about that. Each one. Maybe you're like the songs aren't that. Maybe you wouldn't get into them. Okay.
Because you're like, well, I don't really like the songs.
Right.
But the guitar playing he goes to another level. Like, he didn't just, it's not like Slash's Snake Pit, where it's like, oh, I'm just going to
play some heavy
lick, and that's it. No.
Licks and shit.
Like, his solo,
Does he
everything.
experiment at all? Like I don't want to say, like, experiment or, like, industrialize or maybe, does he mess with any, like, off beats, like using maybe a synthesizer as the drum beat or the backbone of anything, or is it still all meat and potatoes, electric guitar, drums, bass?
He did a compilation CD where he had a different singer on every song.
Sure.
And for that, he experimented with sounds. Like, he wasn't afraid to, like, he did one with Fergie.
Right.
So he was thinking out of the box on everything. And then on Velvet Revolver, their second album, he didn't even use like a Les Paul for most of the time or his Marshall. He like had a Fender. He had all this weird stuff going on. It didn't even sound like him.
Okay.
And so he was doing that all that experimentation those like 5 years there.
Okay.
And then his last 2 CDs, he said, fuck it, I'm getting back to basics.
Blues.
He just went right back to his, he
Blues
got the
rock.
Appetite stack, the Appetite guitar,
Okay.
and that's it. And the band, but his solo, his fingers move in a way that's like, fuck, he's been practicing. Like,
Well,
he's been
dude,
working on stuff.
I don't know if he probably plays guitar. I mean, what else are you going to do when you're on the road?
Well, right, but he's not sloppy, drunk, and lazy. He's like,
Well, right.
he's sitting there trying to think of ways to reinvent himself but not lose his sound.
Right.
And so then you take all that experience and put him on stage playing the old stuff, and it is note for note like, oh my God, that's amazing.
Just nailing it.
Yeah.
Okay. So they sounded like the album live.
Better.
How did Axl sound?
He sounded good. He was hitting, his range was fine. He hit the notes. He can't scream like the high. He can't like
Hold it.
He can't do the you're gonna tell and you hear that like that screech.
Yeah.
But it's high.
Yeah.
So now he has to clean it up because it's the only way he can go high. So you don't have that.
You don't have
so it's like
scratch.
you're gonna die. So
Yeah.
it's up there,
Right.
but it's not like you don't feel like he's gonna kick your ass.
Right.
But I mean, with the music so loud, literally, I never thought at an outdoor show I would leave like I was at a club. My ears were ringing, like
Really?
it was loud. So maybe the music covered it up just enough, but it felt good. I mean, he looked terrible.
Did he?
He's so overweight
Oh God.
that I was like, oh my God, because especially when you're looking at the other guys.
Yeah, you're looking at Duff and Slash. They're all.
I mean, can
quit
you imagine
drinking
if
and-
the two of them were wheeling up on stage? You would be like, oh, they're doing this for the money.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think that's the only reason. I think that's the only reason Axl decided to swallow a little bit of pride and get this reunion tour going.
You think so?
He's got to be broke. You just have to think he is. You know that he went out and blew up all his money on different properties. And
Well, he still owns every single song. Practically was co-written by him, if
Well,
not
that's true.
written.
And doesn't he own the copyright? Didn't he? I mean, he owns the rights to the names.
He owns the GNR name, so any merchandising since the guys left,
Since the day that they signed that paperwork.
yeah,
which
that's
they were
probably
still
all his.
together.
Yeah. So yeah, I bet he's pretty
He's-
wealthy.
yeah, he's got to be doing pretty good, I guess.
He's all right. I think he genuinely is 50.
Did he look like he was having fun? Did it look like?
Yeah, he was smiling.
Okay.
He was
Any
he was bobbing like
he was doing the Cobra?
I never saw him do the Cobra.
Oh, that sucks.
I read some reviews that says he still does it, but I never
You were
saw
looking
him
for
do
it.
it.
Never saw it.
And I know he's coming off a broken leg
Okay.
and like it just healed and he's able to run across the stage, but I'm wondering if he's a little stiff
Sure.
from
Yeah.
that and
Yeah.
maybe that's why he gained so much weight because he's been immobile for so long.
Sure. Well,
Um,
he looks absolutely horrible. He actually tried suing Google to take down. Somebody made a meme
Yeah.
of one of his photos because imagine the balls you've got to have to go to Google and be like, take this picture off the internet. Like if you think that's even possible,
right.
you must think that you're like above the law. But
Yeah.
any good rants by him?
No, but he was really. It was almost like I don't know if maybe he wasn't feeling great. It was literally like he would come out and sing,
As soon as his lines are done,
and if
back
it's
underneath.
instrumental time, he's out of here.
Really,
He's backstage.
is he still changing clothes every
He-
time?
Yeah, he would change a shirt or put on a hat. Maybe a bandana comes on once in a while.
Okay.
So he's still doing the wardrobe change. So he's back there doing something. But it really was like the guys that ran the camera for the Jumbotron
Sure.
was awesome.
Really,
Because you watch those Tokyo videos
right,
that we used to love.
right.
I used to get so annoyed by there's a solo going on and they're showing like Duff's side profile as he's leaning up against Gilby. Like, fuck you, dude. I don't want to
Right.
watch that. Put it on Slash's hands.
Right, right.
Well, this guy got it.
He knew what to do.
Anytime there's a guitar solo, it was at least from the knees up, if not zoomed in on the guitar.
Right.
And you could just watch every drop of sweat come off his face, on his hands, or whatever. It was awesome.
Damn, man.
So
You were
cool.
pretty stoked. Now, see, we talked about being like all about. We missed Candlebox, by the way. Yeah.
Oh crap!
That dawned on me like a week ago.
That's you were supposed to remind us.
I know. I fucking know.
What happened?
Well, no,
Just forgot about it.
Yeah, I just completely forgot about it. I even saw it like in my Facebook
Oh,
feed
man.
leading up to it because they were like, like two of my friends like cruisins.
Yeah.
So they'd be a sponsored ad and they'd be like, "Hey, don't forget,
I really wanted to go to that.
$12, before the show, 20 at the door,
Yeah.
or whatever." But yeah, anyway, we missed that. But we also talked about how you and I do have one thing in common when it comes to concerts is that we look forward to them and we want to go see these bands play. And then as soon as we get to watch them, about 25 minutes into it, we're both kind of like, all right, I'm ready to go and drink some reasonably priced beer
Right.
and have a good time tonight. I mean, I've heard enough. Kind of, was it anything like that, or did you loved it from start to finish?
No, I was painfully standing there like, oh, when am I going to pee? Because I was drinking some pre-show beers.
Sure.
And I had a couple right there at the show,
Sure.
and I'm sitting there like, oh, God. And, it's Guns N' Roses, so you're like, well, okay, so Alice in Chains just got over.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, Alice in Chains opened.
Whoa.
How about that?
Okay, wait. Okay, so only opening act?
Right.
Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
Holy shit, okay. That may have swayed my vote.
So they play, it's daylight still.
Right.
The place is still really empty. Like, everyone's still probably buying beer, merch, or whatever. It's filtering in.
Right.
The floor is even pretty empty. Unless you're front row, like those first 30 rows where
people are there.
those
already.
people are there.
Right.
They're pissing on the floor if they have to.
Right. Right. We've all been there.
Right. So they get done, and you look at the watch, and you're like, well, we've got at least an hour before GNR comes on. I mean, they got to switch over the stage.
Axel.
Then we're gonna have to wait for the mood. The sun's just going down, and so I'm thinking, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait 45 minutes. Then I'll hit the bathroom. I'll come back. Perfect. Just as I'm like, yeah, I still got a half hour. Fucking lights go out. All of a sudden, stage lights go all purple, and there's smoke, and you just hear this. And everyone's like,
Right.
I'm like, bullshit. Fucking
No way. Before they're early?
yeah, they fucking come on stage like, bring ding 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 ding. Like, God damn it. I gotta piss so bad.
So you were holding it
Yeah.
as long as you absolutely could, and then
Yeah.
it burned you. Oh, man, that's great. That is fantastic.
So I had to stand there just painfully, and finally I couldn't take it anymore. And You Could Be Mine starts.
And you're like, this is a good
So
good
I watched the intro.
You're right.
As soon as the lyrics kick on, I'm hitting the door.
Sure.
And,
At least it had to have been nice. I mean, it had to have been empty in the bathroom. No line or anything.
Yeah, it was just a hike. I mean,
Yeah.
to get all the
That
way
is-
up, and
that
you're
is
at
the
Soldier
truth.
Field, so it's
That is the truth. I mean, I'm very grateful that when we took the kids to go see One Direction, like neither one of the kids had to pee.
yeah.
Thank you guys for listening to the Bill and Joe Show. We will be right back, but first, audibletrial.com/Bill. Start your 30-day Audible free trial today. If you start today, you can download one free book, an audiobook of your choice, out of 180,000 books. It's impressive. You can use it on your phone. You can use it on your computer. You can use it on your television nowadays. Who cares? Audible.com. Like I don't know about you, but I only read when I'm on vacation. That's it. Like when I don't have to worry. And like vacation, like most of them, I mean, I've had some time in my life where like I didn't have a job and I still went on vacation. I was afforded that opportunity, and that's fantastic. The only thing I really want to do is lay on the beach and read a book. Imagine if you go to work every day is a 30-minute commute each way. You can't read while you're driving. You can't even text while you're driving. So you put in audible.com.